Imagine a boardroom with no human at the head of the table. No ego, no bias, no burnout, just a flawless intelligence, running billions of dollars in assets, predicting markets, and making decisions faster than any human could ever dream of. Sounds like science fiction? It's already happening. Because right now, artificial intelligence isn't just replacing workers, it's coming for leaders. And the biggest question in business today isn't if AI will replace CEOs, it's when. For centuries, leadership has been a human domain, guided by vision, emotion, and instinct. CEOs were seen as irreplaceable, the thinkers, the risk-takers, the faces behind every billion-dollar decision. But in the age of AI, leadership itself is being redefined. From stock trading to corporate strategy, machines are now making executive-level decisions. Faster, smarter, and more accurately than humans. And if you think AI is just here to assist CEOs, think again. AI is learning how to lead. It's learning how to analyze data, predict outcomes, negotiate deals, and optimize human behavior. All the things that once defined great leaders. So what happens when algorithms become better at running companies than the people who created them? Let's find out. 1. The rise of the algorithmic executive. It started small. AI tools began as advisors, recommending marketing strategies, investment decisions, and hiring choices. Then came AI dashboards that could forecast market shifts with 95% accuracy. Now we have systems capable of running entire business operations autonomously. Take the hedge fund Numerai, for example. It's managed by a meta model trained on the predictions of thousands of AI models. No human portfolio manager. No emotional decisions. Or look at DeepMind's AlphaZero, designed to master games like chess and Go. But now, its decision-making frameworks are being adapted for real-world business optimization. AI doesn't just process information, it understands patterns. And that makes it a far more efficient strategist than any human CEO ever could. In short, the first AI CEO is no longer a fantasy. It's an inevitable evolution. 2. Data over instinct. Traditional CEOs rely on a mix of data and intuition. But intuition, no matter how sharp, is flawed by human bias. AI, on the other hand, runs purely on logic. It doesn't have favorites, it doesn't panic, it doesn't make emotional decisions. A human CEO might hesitate to fire underperforming teams or delay a risky investment due to fear or pressure. AI won't. If the data says the company will perform better with a restructure, AI executes instantly. It doesn't care about politics or reputation, only results. That's why major corporations are now integrating AI-driven decision engines into executive workflows. Because data-driven leadership is proving far more profitable than human instinct ever was. 3. The first AI-run companies. Let's talk examples. In China, the venture capital firm Deep Knowledge Ventures appointed an AI named VITAL to its board of directors. Vital analyzes investment data, evaluates risk, and votes on funding decisions, just like a human board member. In Japan, the insurance company Fukoku Mutual Life replaced 34 human workers with an AI system that calculates insurance payouts, saving millions per year. And in the US, AI is already running autonomous e-commerce brands. From pricing strategies to supply chain management, with zero human oversight. These are not isolated cases. They're early signs of a new kind of business leadership. Synthetic leadership. 4. The AI CEO advantage. Let's be honest, AI has some serious advantages over human CEOs. 24/7 operation. No sleep, no stress, no downtime. Infinite memory. Every meeting, every number, every decision, instantly recalled. No bias or politics. AI doesn't play favorites or chase ego-driven ideas. Global awareness. It can analyze every market, regulation, and trend in real time. Flawless execution. Once a decision is made, it's implemented immediately. A human CEO might take weeks to review a market expansion strategy. An AI could simulate 10,000 variations of it in an afternoon. In fact, Goldman Sachs recently experimented with AI systems capable of analyzing corporate acquisitions, and the results outperformed human-led predictions by over 20%. At this rate, the AI CEO isn't a threat, it's an upgrade. 5. The human problem. But here's where things get complicated. Running a company isn't just about logic, it's about humans, employees, shareholders, customers, all driven by emotion. And emotion is something AI still struggles to fully understand. An AI CEO might make the perfect decision from a data standpoint, but it could destroy morale, alienate customers, or create backlash. For example, an AI might conclude that eliminating 80% of jobs increases profit margins. Financially correct, but socially disastrous. That's why even as AI becomes smarter, there's still one thing humans bring to the table: empathy and moral judgment. The question is, how long will that last? Because AI is already learning emotional intelligence. 6. Emotional AI, the final barrier. Modern. AI systems like GPT-5 and emotional computing models are learning how to read and simulate human feelings. They analyze tone, word choice, micro-expressions, and even biometric data to gauge emotion. This means AI will soon be able to sense the emotional state of an employee during a meeting, adjust its language to motivate them, and negotiate using empathy, it's not just logic. Once AI masters emotional intelligence, it will surpass human leaders entirely because it won't just understand people, it'll optimize them. Picture a CEO that can perfectly motivate every employee, resolve every conflict, and predict every reaction before it happens. That's not management, that's omniscient leadership, and it's coming faster than anyone expects. 7. The future of leadership, hybrid command. So will AI replace CEOs completely? Not immediately. The more likely scenario is a hybrid leadership model, a partnership between human vision and machine intelligence. In this model, AI handles strategy, forecasting, and optimization, while humans focus on creativity, ethics, and communication. Think of it as a co-CEO structure, where one partner is human and the other is artificial. This balance could redefine how companies operate, blending emotional wisdom with machine precision. But even in this partnership, there's an obvious trajectory. The AI learns faster, it performs better, it doesn't retire. Eventually, it won't need the human anymore. 8. The end of the hero. CEO, for decades, we've idolized CEOs as visionaries: Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. But what made them great wasn't luck. It was information and speed. AI now has both an infinite supply. It can process market data from every country, understand consumer psychology through billions of interactions, and pivot strategies in milliseconds. The hero CEO era, driven by intuition and charisma, is ending. The next generation of corporate leaders will be designed, not born. And while humans once led machines, the roles are about to reverse. So, will AI replace CEOs? Yes, but not because AI is smarter than humans. Because business has evolved beyond human limits. In a world moving at machine speed, no human can keep up with real-time markets, global data, and algorithmic competition. The boardrooms of tomorrow won't be filled with executives. They'll be filled with code. But here's the twist. The best leaders won't fear this change. They'll embrace it. because the CEOs who survive the AI revolution won't be the ones who compete against AI, but the ones who learn to lead with it. The question isn't whether AI will run companies, and it's whether you'll still be leading when it does.